Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of our trading challenge here with Trading Cult. So as you can see, we got our phase 2 trading accounts. Okay, I'm just going to confirm. Actually, we could see the account number that ends up with the 103, but actually I could see it here. So this is the 103 accounts, and I just want to show you something very important: the economic calendar. We need to avoid opening position after 1 minute before those important news. We have the NFP, very important, and we want to push this challenge to the limit because we have about 8 minutes. So I'm here on the platform and I've spotted a very important dollar basket. So as you can see, this is the 103 accounts. So let's close this and let's start opening our opportunities. So here we have a beautiful downtrend. We have some beautiful lock candle here that are doing the first breakout, second breakout here with another lock candle. So this is a fresh account. So we have always a disclaimer for the first position that we're going to open. So let's open here. Let's buy here dollar Swiss. Did I open my sterling? It didn't open. Now it did. My New Zealand. You can see how correlated they are. You can see on the line here, this candle that is forming a breakout. It's very correlated. The euro dollar, I won't take it because you have this strong breakout. Anyway, they could be correlated, but I'm just going to leave it on the side. We already have a basket of four opportunities. This one is much closer to the breakout. To be honest, they are both close. So I'm hesitating, but it's an NFP. Anyway, the dollar is going to take over. So I'm still going to take it. To be honest, I wanted to take the Australian, but also the Australian is also not at exactly the lowest point. The euro has also this further support that is lower. This is the difference, to be honest with you. As you can see, the Australian is closer to this point. Here the open is touching this support area. On the euro dollar is not. So let's say it's my least favorite here, but we are taking a strong basket. We are taking a strong basket for the dollar, so expecting the news for the dollar to be strong. Let me go back to my calendar to show you that we have 6.5 minutes before the NFP, so we have about 6 minutes to analyze the chart and give you a little bit more details on the reason why I am hoping for the dollar to be strong. So I put the sterling in my first position because the sterling is also weak. It's not only that the dollar is strong, it's that the sterling is also in favor of that downward movement. So if I had to choose only one, which I don't, because I explained you before that I always trade the pairs in basket, it would be the sterling dollar in first position. Why? Overall, in the long term, we have some kind of downtrend. Yes, there was a strong reversal here, but the highest point is still higher, and the prices are still going down. And then we have those kind of very strong bearish candles, that they are kind of Marubozu candles, that they also break out some important key area. So for example, here there was a super strong support. It's been broken by this amazing candle, followed by a second one. Then the market was showing some kind of uncertainty. We see this little flag here. Okay, this little parent is being broken, but it's not being broken here. It's not being broken by this one. When we arrive at the support, we have this strong candle that is much bigger than all the previous one that I call it a lock candle. So the lock candle is very important because this one is going to lock a price that is being touched here. And usually what happens is that this support becomes a resistance. It's very important. As you can see, the price here, this is another lock candle. The price is here, continued down, tried to go until the close of this candle, but failed, and then it was a confirmation. So hopefully I have the sign here that the prices are retracing why the candlesticks are small. They have some shadows here, but the bodies are quite small. Okay, it's failing to go back to higher highs, but this support here, we will see if it's gonna hold. I don't believe so. The Swiss is the same. Okay, now we got close. We just broke historical resistance here. This one from the 2nd of January. Then the prices are continuing. Then here, for example, you have this strong area that is being broken. Here is trying, but it's failing, but the supports continue to rise. This is the most important. So we will see what's happening. We are actually on break even. Let me confirm what time is it. Oh, very exciting. We have 3 minutes. I'm going to open the market watch so we can actually see the time. Let me open this the market watch here. So we can see 326, and I'm going to also open my positions so we can follow them and hopefully close them as well. So as you can see, the objective 5% is 10k, but we don't have to make 5% in one basket, obviously not. So if anything above 1% will also be interesting, especially that it's an NFP. If I see that the price action is reversing or whatever, I might have to close. So that's why we have to be sharp on this one. Continuing my analysis, okay, the New Zealand is quite similar. As you can see here, we have this inverted V, okay, lock candle here, big breakout, new lock candle to break this support area here, and then the market here is trying to move back up, but it can't. The resistances are still going down. The support here, we have a double bottom, so I'm expecting a breakout of that support. The euro dollar, you see, very correlated. In this beginning of the year, I can say that the dollar is really taking over all those majors because the correlation is really strong on the dollar. And the Australian, same thing. You can see those two inverted V here, they are the same one. So then the market is failing, is breaking those historical supports, marking a new low, then trying but failing. So in the next 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes and 10 seconds, we will have the answer to know if the dollar will continue to strengthen, at least in short term. This is our hope for this end of the week. This is not something that I typically do, but we need to spice it up a little bit, and we need to increase our risk appetite and decrease our risk aversion, because this is what makes trading exciting. I don't recommend it to anybody. Obviously, this is not for beginners. You have to be a little bit experienced to trade the news, but I have a very good scenario and I have to trust my analysis. So we're going to give it a try, and it's all a controlled risk, because if I see that something is wrong, then I will have to close and I will try my best to continue to recover it. So this is part of the challenge. So now we have about 1 minute, less than 1 minute and a half. I can tell you that even after more than 15 years of trading, you always have that excitement, that ball here inside your stomach, that little fire that is telling you, did you take the right decision or did you push it a little bit this time? But it's all fun and it's all part of the game. This is what the passion is coming from. If it was boring, then obviously we wouldn't be doing that after so many years. So now it's getting closer. As you can see here, 30 seconds. We're going to have the non-farm payroll, also some important Canadian news, and the unemployment rate. 20 seconds. Let's see. Also, it's important to know I'm going to make them by profits, because I will see when I will close which one will be in the first position. My bet is on the sterling being in the first position, the other one, the euro, being on the least one, but the sterling to be on first position. So let's have a look. I prepare here. Here it is. Now I'm focused. And it's done. And it's done. And this is how it's done. And this is how you feel this adrenaline and this rush. Here, the sterling. Let's see which one is on the first position. On terms of profits, by far, it's the sterling dollar. This is no luck. This is live. As you can see, I'm sharing to you the platform. And the least one, you see, the euro dollar has been very good as well. Look at the breakout happening. Look at the dollar Swiss, how it exploded. Look at the New Zealand, how amazing it is. Look at the euro dollar. You can see it has a risk because it didn't reach this historical support, so I had to be careful. And the Australian. So guys, this is how you trade the NFP. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you liked it, I invite you really to comment, to like, to share, to support these efforts that I'm making sharing with you. Because it's very important for me to know that I'm doing something for you guys and that you get an impact and you get value from this work that I'm sharing with you. So if you appreciate it, like it, put your thumb up and subscribe and ask your questions, and hopefully I'm going to give you more videos. But this is very positive because I believe we have passed phase 2 in one basket here. So
As you can see, there is no scalping. All the positions have over $1,000. They have over 20 pips. There is no rule to close during the news, so there is no problem that I close during the news. It's opening before and 1 minute. So I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.